we're just down here having a little rest time, reading some books. Hudson loves her books. She's got so many of them. And we've got a little bit of music on in the background. Boo Boo again's just crashed out here. The sea state's actually pretty good today. We're just passing all the container ships at Gladstone. But yeah, we've got the swell right behind us, so we're sort of surfing the waves. So usually in the bow of the boat, it can be a bit bouncy and a bit uncomfortable, but when we're surfing them like this, it's really good. So at least she's free to roam down here, aren't you, darling? You can't really hurt yourself, you can't go anywhere, and you can run around and play with all your toys and have a good time. Don't step on Boo Boo. Goodness, poor Boo Boo's always in the line of fire. He just can't get a break. But yeah, this will be us for a little while. We're tossing up whether we're going to stop at Hexham Island, which is closer than Great Keppel, or depending, like, it's pretty cruisy. We've only got the code 0 out at the moment, so we didn't bother with the main, and we're still, scooting along at 6-7 knots, so not a lot of wind, but yeah, it's comfortable. That's the main thing. The reason we we would like to stop is if it's very uncomfortable. It's hard to contain Hudson in a seat for 8 to 10 hours, and when it's lumpy and bumpy, she can't walk around free. So then we're contained down in here. But then the catch-22 with that is that we're in the bow of the boat, so it's really uncomfortable. So anyway, when it's good goings like this, I think we'll probably just push on to Great Keppel. We didn't get the winds we were predicted to get, which were meant to be quite 20-25 knots. They're about 11-12. Yeah, I was preparing myself for a really rough passage today, but it's actually done the complete opposite, so at least we don't have the motor on. Say goodbye for now, Hudson. Say goodbye for now. So we've just passed Hummocky, which was our sort of backup plan if everything wasn't going to plan.
B, we had ABC, we passed C, passed B, and we're heading to A.
Yeah. So the winds weren't quite what they predicted today, so we had the code 0 out most of the day, which was really nice. We were hooting along. Quite big swell but behind us, so we're like surfing the waves, which is cool. And then we had some wind come through that was a little bit too much for the code 0, and by that stage
it was overpowering us a bit.
Yeah.
So code 0's, it's a screecher. Anyway, sailing bloody terminology.
We still don't really know what it is. We think it is.
I think it's more of a screecher.
We've been calling it a code 0 for 2 years.
Yeah, a little bit overpowered. It was about 17-18 knots current wind, so we had to get it in, and that was a struggle. So kept on unfurling, and
well, it wasn't even really furling up. It was just twisting around. The pressure was so hard it wasn't even the bottom furler was twisting, but nothing else was twisting.
Quite a lumpy sea state, so we had to come around, and so the sea state was on our side. But anyway, we got that in, and all the ropes got sort of tangled. The lines, the screecher lines got tangled, so we just dropped it on the deck and
deal with it with the anchor.
Put the genoa up, and the wind's gone from 17 knots to 9.
Now we're bobbing around like a cork.
We're doing 6 knots still.
No, no more.
5.5.
So anyway, who knows what time we're going to get into Great Keppel now. It'll be a long
we've done
day.
most of June. We only had 2 hours to go. It's probably 3 now.
Yeah. And it's 2 o'clock because it'll be dark when we get in.
2 o'clock.
If we get in at 5, it'll be dark.
Okay, well, I'll have a look, and
it's one of those days.
Work out the code 0 and might look up again.
Yeah, it's all good because everything's going really well, and you go, oh no, we'll just keep going. We don't need to stop at any of these backup plans, and then literally you pass the last backup plan and it all goes pear-shaped. It's like, we're not going to backtrack on that, so definitely not in this sea state, yuck.
Yeah, we're not going to it's the winds at about 120, 160 degrees at 11 knots behind, straight behind us. So we're not getting much out of the Genoa, but luckily we've got the swell pushing us along, so that's the only thing that's keeping us going. Yeah, so anyway, we'll have a look and see what we decide. We want to bother trying to get the code 0 sorted out.
Yeah, it sounded like it was a bit tangled. I mean,
it's tangled, and the ropes are tangled, the lines are tangled, and it didn't furl properly because of the weight on it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, suss it out,
such is life.
Sailing.
On the high seas.
Hudson doesn't care. She's just sitting there with her iPad.
She's got her iPad.
She's been very good all day.
She's learned how to,
pick and choose her shows. It's the
It's
kids one, and we've only allowed certain things on there, and usually educational stuff like talk about touch your nose and there it
Lucky
goes.
she's not on Tinder. She's a master swiper.
No one would stand a chance.
Swiping.
Yeah, she doesn't like that one.
I've got to put it down. When she finds one, she
Pushes the play button.
pushes on it and they play. So
Yeah.
she's.
It's useful when we're in the middle of hectic situations like that. So
Yeah, we've got to keep her amused. And once we bring it out, she.
there's just something about a baby crying that, as a mum, I just can't block it out. I just can't. So we're in the middle of everything, and I've got headsets on. If she's crying, my brain just won't function properly. So yeah, it's ideal when we can keep her calm. But anyway, we'll see you at Great Keppel.
Okay. Oh. Did you find some tasty ones, Hudson? Hudson? Did you find some nice rocks? Yes.
Thank you for watching, and please support us by clicking the subscribe button below.